Hey, it's Giancarlo. I'm going to be talking about the Intermolecular Forces lab. In this lab, we found out what kind of intermolecular forces held H2O and oil together. So the first step is to find out whether water is polar or not. And we do this by drawing the Lewis dot structure. As you can see, there's an oxygen and two hydrogens, and this creates two vectors pointing towards oxygen because oxygen has a higher electron negativity. Because there's nothing canceling out these two vectors, water is polar. The next step is to find out whether oil is polar or not, and we do this by mixing water and oil together. This tells us whether it's polar or not because polar substances dissolve in polar substances and vice versa. After mixing the two, we realize that water and oil do not mix, which means that oil is nonpolar. So now we know that water is polar and oil is nonpolar. We also know that water is a hydrogen bond because it has a bond between hydrogen and oxygen. We also know that because oil is nonpolar, it uses dispersion forces. We took this lab a little bit further by dropping water and oil on the face of a penny. We managed to fit 30 drops of water and 16 drops of oil. The reason we were able to fit more water is because water has a hydrogen bond which creates more surface tension than dispersion forces for oil.